But if you didn't know me, you might just think that I ate too much Chipotle. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. First off, please excuse my like hot mess appearance. I threw my makeup on in like 2 seconds and realized it seriously looks like I did it in the dark, and I decided to just not style my hair. This is just it in its free-flowing natural state, and it's just a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. I figured you guys wouldn't mind. I can't always go full glam. This part though, right here, is like really bugging me. Okay, anyways. So today when I'm filming this, I am officially 11 weeks. Normally I film it on Sunday, the day before I turn my next week, but it was Thanksgiving weekend and we just had a really chill, no work weekend. So I'm back at work today, which sucks. It was a really good long weekend, and I decided to film on my little break I have today so that I can get this video out for you guys during my 11th week. So since I'm 11 weeks today, I am doing my 9 and 10 week pregnancy update. I said in my last video that I'm gonna start doing these every 2 weeks now, just because a couple of you requested that, and I realized that I have so much information to share when it's 4 weeks that the videos are way too long. So today is 9 to 10 weeks. In the 9th week, the baby was the size of a cherry, and in the 10th week, the baby was the size of a strawberry, which was approximately 1.18 inches and 0.14 ounces. So that's a good little baby. In the 10th week, baby has working arms, joints, and cartilage, and bones are forming. Vital organs are fully developed and starting to function, and the fingernails and hair are starting to appear too. Plus the baby is swallowing and kicking, but of course you can't feel it. So, weeks 9 and 10, let's talk symptoms. I have my little book that I've talked about before where I noted some of my symptoms, so let me just open it up to those. Not that I forget, but anyways. So like last time, let's talk about the symptoms that I was experiencing in the last update and how those have changed. So first off, for the first time, I'm very happy to announce that my boobs do not hurt very bad anymore, like hardly at all. They're still a little sore, but they really don't hurt. I feel like they're still growing. I have a sports bra on and like I have boobs in it. So that's not normal for me. So they're still growing. And the thing that I actually haven't talked about before, but that I've noticed even more in the last few weeks, is that my boobs literally look fake, which isn't a bad thing. Ben says they are like filled with cement, like they're like rock hard. And I'm pretty sure that's just gonna get worse as pregnancy goes along, and once I start getting milk, then they're gonna get real hard, so I guess it's just something to get used to. So I'm pretty much living in sports bras. I really need to get a nursing bra. If you have any recommendations, please let me know, because I have no idea like where to start with stuff like that. So boobs, feeling better. Still out of breath. I can't remember all of the symptoms that I talked about last week. I should probably have written them down, but I know that the main, I mean, I did write them down, but whatever. I know that the main ones that I was feeling was nausea, hardcore, and fatigue. And I'm so happy to say that both of those symptoms are so much better. They started getting better in week 9, even more better in week 10, so I'm hoping that they just improve. My nausea is still around, but it's nowhere near as constant. It's not as bad, like it's still there, but I wouldn't say it's there all day. There's definitely moments where I'm like, oh, I don't feel good, but it's not like a constant thing like it was. So I'm so glad that I'm already kind of over the hump of like the really bad nausea. Fatigue is the same. I'm still tired. I still go to bed. Honestly, I could go to bed at like 8 p.m. every night, but I find that I'm getting through my days better without feeling like I'm going to die if I don't take a nap. So I'm definitely headed in the right direction with fatigue too. I think I talked about thirst in the last one. Still thirsty. I haven't had any more of those bouts of where it was like extreme and I couldn't satisfy my thirst, but I'm still thirsty and still definitely need to be drinking a ton of water. And I know that I'm still not drinking enough water because I'm still thirsty, so I just must not be. I don't know. It's hard to keep up with that water intake. I also talked about last time that I was having some weird dreams, and I had that one really vivid one. I'm still dreaming all the time. It's like constant dreaming. And I've had a couple other really weird vivid dreams, both about pooping and peeing. I've had the pee one twice and the poop one once. In my dream, I really have to pee or poop, and then I go like on a toilet, but I'm going in my dream, and it's like so real that I wake up and I'm like, did I pee or poop the bed? Like feeling around like, did I pee or poop the bed? And I haven't, but they're really real that I'm seriously worried that I'm going to probably pee, because I have to pee at least once, usually every night. I already asked Ben what would happen if that happened, and he said it'd be okay, so that's good. Okay, so on to new symptoms in week 9 and 10. My newest symptom that I swear I switched nausea for is headaches. I have been getting really bad headaches. It started in week 9, like more frequently. I talked about headaches previously, that if I didn't drink enough water, I would get a headache. It started more so in week 9, and then week 10 was really bad. I went about 4 days of having a consistent headache. And the thing for me is, I know that you can take Tylenol, but I'm kind of doing it as like a last ditch effort. Like if I'm miserable, I'll take Tylenol, but I know that I've been getting these headaches so frequently that I don't want to take Tylenol every day. So I kind of like push it out and wait until I've had a headache for a few days to take it. I know it's okay, but like I said, I just don't want to be taking it frequently because you just never know, and I'd just rather be safe than sorry. From what I've researched, and I have a doctor's appointment coming up here, and I'm going to talk to her about my headaches, is that if you're prone to headaches before pregnancy, which I am, I've always been one to get headaches, then you're much more likely to get them in your first trimester. Apparently headaches is a normal thing in pregnancy, especially first trimester. So I've really been struggling with those. I have been drinking a lot of water to try to combat it, and I've actually found that Gatorade really helps. I think it's the electrolytes in it. Ben buys these like the little Gatorades from Costco, like a big pack of them, and I'll just drink like one of those a day, and it seems to really help my headaches. So tip for you, if you guys are getting headaches, try some Gatorade. Excess snot apparently is a thing during pregnancy, something I did not know about, but it is, and I definitely experienced that a lot in week 9 and still am in week 10. I'm like waking up with my nose so stuffed that I've slept with my mouth open all night, and like I just have a lot of extra snot going on in my nose, which is really weird. Now this last thing isn't really a symptom, well, it is a symptom, but like not really, I don't know, is that my bump has popped out. So if you follow me on Instagram or you watched my Thanksgiving vlog, then you would have already seen my bump. It popped out a little bit in week 9, and it was literally like overnight. It was really weird. It was like there wasn't really anything there, and then all of a sudden there was this little bump there, and then again in week 10, I swear that it like grew again just overnight. I haven't seen that it's like grown that much since then, but it's definitely grown from week 9 to week 10. So I'll show you guys that at the end of the video. But it's definitely to the point that it's noticeable, but if you didn't know me, you might just think that I ate too much Chipotle. But people that know me know that I have a very like lanky, almost boyish, very straight body. So like any little curve on me is very noticeable. So people that know me, they're like, oh wow, like you really do have a baby bump already. Even though I'm only 9 and 10 weeks when it started showing, which I know isn't really normal, but I'm already showing it. So it's to the point that like my jeans do not fit anymore. They're not comfortable. I can still wear them, they're not comfortable. So I've been living in leggings. I'm in pajama pants right now, and I ordered my first bit of maternity clothes. I bought a pair of maternity leggings, and I bought a pair of maternity jeans on Black Friday. So we'll see how those work out. I ordered them, who knows if they're gonna fit, we'll see. So that was my first little bit of maternity clothes, which I hate buying maternity clothes because I hate spending money on things like that that are just not gonna be able to be worn for years. It's like a tiny time frame, but whatever. So that's pretty much it for symptoms. So coming up here, I have a doctor's appointment this week. So the doctor I go to, she's my OBGYN slash then my pregnancy doctor. And when I went to my first prenatal appointment, I have to say, and I don't think I talked about this in my update, that I was pretty disappointed with how it went. That doctor's office is very, very busy, and that doctor handles a lot of things, not just pregnancy. And I just felt like my appointment was very rushed. It was literally in and out. She didn't even ask me if I had questions. Like, it was so fast. And I was like, this is my first pregnancy. I literally don't know what I'm doing. Like, I want some guidance. Like, can we talk about things? And it was so like in and out that I just was like, this isn't gonna work for me. Like, I love this doctor, but I don't think I want her for my pregnancy. And so the doctor's office I go to has a whole group of other doctors in that office, as well as midwives. There's quite a few people I know that really, really, really love a midwife that's in that same office. So I have decided to switch to that midwife. Makes it easy. It's still in the same office. I don't have to transfer paperwork or anything. And my OB and the other OBs in the office still oversee the care if something were to happen. So I know the doctors that are there. I trust them. But this midwife, I've heard, really takes the time with her patients, really likes to talk through things, which is exactly what I need. Like, I feel like since this is my first pregnancy, I literally want someone to hold my hand through the process and tell me everything I need to know each step of the way. So I have my first appointment with that midwife this week. I had my last doctor's appointment, my first prenatal appointment, in week 8, so it's been quite a few weeks since I've seen / heard the baby, and that always makes me nervous because I'm like, I think it's still growing in there, but when you start to feel better and your symptoms aren't as bad, it's like, is it still in there? So I'm so excited to go, and hopefully I think she'll like listen to the heartbeat with a Doppler or whatever, and just make sure that it's still in there, even though it's in there because it's popping out, but still, just comfort and peace of mind. And I think that that is everything for this update. So I'll show you guys the bump before I go, but thank you guys for watching. Everyone has been so supportive of my pregnancy journey. It's been super fun to read through your comments and just like have all of your support. So thank you guys all for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, then go ahead and do so. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Oh yeah, one other thing I forgot to mention real quick here. Gender predictions, start your predictions. Everyone in my family thinks it's a boy, including myself. You would have seen that if you watched the Thanksgiving vlog. We all think it's a boy. Ben's mom thinks it's a boy. Ben thinks it's a boy, which I feel like when everyone thinks it's something, then it's gonna be the opposite. We'll see, but I think it's a boy too. So that's what I'll close on. Well, the bump and then that. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! So here's the bump with the shirt on. It's definitely popped out a little bit here. Yep, there it is. Bumpity bumpity bump. My belly button has already started to like push out, so that tells me I'm probably gonna have a pushy outy belly button. And then here it is without a shirt, so it's definitely just like mostly in the lower, like it's there, just a little bumper. You can tell from the front when it's like no shirt on. There's the bumpy. So first off for the size of the baby in the 9th week, I said week weird. So like last time, I have to burp.